everybody. Good afternoon and welcome. We are doing a little bit of got me on the mic. Our current match, we have The Cut versus D2 Sporkface Killers. Other matches you might see played. I think we are in to Kali versus Cyber Dragon Infinity. South American team punching at some of our we're getting ready to jump into this game. We're going on for 61 minutes. And it looks like there's only a 4K lead, 6K lead.
They're attacking Dial's middle barracks.
Hitting.
Dial's bottom tower is under attack.
Single buyback left in the game. Faker here. He's got the permanence. He's got the dragon. It's the mage slayer. Full kit caboodle. This blink dagger makes him a threat from a screen away, screen and a half away. Oh, the Aghanim Scepter with the blessing just gives you the longest game that we've seen in the first weekend of Season 6 here. Wow. Okay, mic is crazy low. We're going to take a second to adjust. Testing. Hello. Is this any better? And folks, this is my first time running this stream, so any feedback is very welcome and appreciated. All right, so taking a second to look at the current bracket. What do we have? So Cyber Dragon Infinity 2.0 will move on to face the winner of Yodi Brody Nexus and D2 Sporkface Killers. Currently, Sporkface Killers should be playing. Oh, Yodi Brody Nexus, I think they tagged up as the cut in this tournament. But they have a majority of the Yodi Brody players. I think Yamsung might be standing in for them during this. But we have Sporkface and Grin Esports should be playing. But it looks like they're tagged up as is GG. Let's dial in and see what we got. We catch this one for the sound of the horn.
Here they come.
Babatich on the Viper. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Got Rises on the Faceless Void, 5 on the Venge, Babatich, Viper, Fade Tide, Thena on the Marcy, versus Flea on the Snap, Arms on the Meepo, Dad on the Mars, Lundy on Storm, and Empyrean on Phoenix. This is the Grin Esports roster that played in some of the open quals recently. They got like maybe 4th, 5th in NA, not bad. And look at this mid matchup, Lund versus Babatich, man. This is a tough matchup. Any hero against the Viper never really feels great, but what can you do, you know? Quite well. 4-1 against the 3-0 Viper. Both Korean laners in their own right. One formerly playing on Sand King Gomez in the D2 DPC, I think. We're gonna take a look at the side lanes here. Mars and Snapfire versus Faceless Void and Venge. Both strong lanes in their own right. A lot of damage between this Radiant or the Styre off lane. A lot of stun potential. Level 2 is a good kill timer for them against this Venge. You gotta expect Faceless Void to have Time Walk by then, but notice that he is holding his point here. Maybe waiting for the need to escape or maybe to secure a kill with time dilation. He has 2 spells on cooldown that can be really significant early on. Level 2 on both of these heroes. Might want to see them get a little aggressive here as Hard Camp not blocked. Must have been body blocked at the first minute. Both heroes contesting these camps. Really don't want to let these pulls get off. This Faceless Void in easy lane. It's going to be bad news, and if you let this Mars get a pull off, it's going to be very easy for them to get a kill onto the Vengeful Spirit as she steps up to contest it. Oh yeah, we are leaving the Sunday Evening Cup Series overlays on because, you know, we are on the Sunday Evening Cup Series stream on the NADCL channel. So, you know, your dad, you turn 16, you get your driver's license, dad gives you the keys. You still gotta respect the car, right? Alright. Let's take a look at the top lane, see what we got going on. Meepo Phoenix, a lot of magic damage here, but Fade Tidehunter, beefy boy in his own right. Between this Anchor Smash, damage reduction, the Kraken Shell damage block, full brace here. He's got over 1k HP, and the side kick, a little bit of synergy here. You get the lifesteal on the Anchor Smash. So you step in the middle of the wave, or maybe 2 Meepos, Anchor Smash, and you are going to get a lot of health. It's not dissimilar to Monkey King with a Jingo stack. Something, you know. Still no first blood. 3.5 minutes in. Different story up here in the Dire Safe Lane, the Radiant offlane. You see some creep camps actually spawning for once. Gonna pull off. Meepo, about half health, gets tossed back with the dispose, but Fade really not in any striking distance. But Thena doing a lot of good hero blocking here. Fade just contesting the camp, content to get these last hits, and fight against Empyrean on the Phoenix. Salve coming out for arms. X5 player, ooh. Look at that, 3 stat items already. Great bands, Band of Elephant Skin. This Meepo already hitting for 70 damage. Right click. Level 2 poof. It's 90 damage, really gonna help secure any of these range creeps you need. Not a ton of burst damage available to them. Back here at the bottom lane, we're just straight chilling in this game. Everybody's worried about their economy rather than going for kills, giving this lane pressure. As soon as I say that, Babbage pushing Lundy under his tower, level 5 to level 4, and the Viper's gonna get this first blood kill. Empyrean in dangerous territories. Thena jumps forward, has the dispose available, but he's gonna hold on to the spell, throws it back, keeping Phoenix in the Nether Toxin. Gonna be enough to get the kill. Thena getting the gold from that. Babbage may have been out of XP range, but Flea now in danger. Gonna be the 3rd kill of the game. That's tough. Both of your supports come mid and die. You gotta expect them to respond with some aggression here in this Radiant safe lane too. Now that this Mars is by himself, as you see the pings come out. But, oh my god, Grin taking another hero mid. Lundy, he can't get out of this poison damage too much. Babbage level 6 already. Marcy goes down. Phoenix getting a double kill. Empyrean really pleased with that. Even though your mid laner dies, getting level 6 on a Phoenix this early, 6 minutes into this game, could have really grave consequences for the Radiant team. Expect them to maybe contest the stack, trying to get a kill on the Faceless Void. Right now, Phoenix is above the Void in experience. Take a look at the hero level here. Some more pinks coming out here in the mid lane. This is just the center of all aggression. Thena pushing up into a Phoenix. Phoenix under half health, but not really gonna be in danger of dying anytime soon. Would like to see this aggression here in the mid lane matched with the timing of the catapult, but we don't have time for that. Action here going on in top lane. Fade dangerously close to level 6. And dive happening here in the mid lane. Ooh, Theta not quite getting in range with the rebound, but they are under this tier 2, and they might want to think twice about that. Babbage already falling, under half health, has a bottle available, wand, regen available too, only 2 charges, so 30 health max from that. But they are really pressing the issue here. This catapult has been alive for 2 minutes and 15 seconds at this point. It's just crazy. Babbage, aggression unmatched by any other hero on the map. Goes to contest this stack. Lunge just has no game at all. So to get the kill on the Flea. Unreal. Empyrean is going to take a lot of damage from that ancient stack. He's not going to be able to stand his ground and throw right clicks out. Babbage TP's out. Scathed, but alive. Meepo, arms getting a great TP out there. Oh my god, the logo is in the middle of the screen. I didn't know it was that scuffed. Alright boys, we're gonna take a second to fix this. I'm so sorry. Okay. This should be fixed in like 5 seconds. Alright. Now, production value is crazy. We are officially cooking. No one tells you to resize your stuff when you throw it up, you know. Alright, Babatich, King of the Castle. 8 minutes in, level 7. Going for that Mage Slayer, and he will have it in a fairly timely manner. The most expensive component in the Blitz Knuckles bought up already. Tier 1 tower pressure. No points in aura. Instead, 5 looking to get that burst damage from the magic missile. Wave of Terror minus armor and attack damage reduction. Gonna help out against the heroes like Meepo in this game too. And Thena. Really bold. Stepping up. Step coming out. 5 is gonna fall. Lund. This is exactly the change of tempo this hero needs. You might kill the illusion, but you're not gonna get the real Thena. And Fleet getting the deny on that mid tier 1 tower. Gonna prevent Radiant getting a little extra gold infusion from that. But Lund getting a kill as soon as you turn level 6. That is the exact kind of play that you need to go for on this Storm Spirit after you have just been absolutely destroyed. Let's take a look at the scoreboard here. He's 0-2. He's got 3 assists, so you know some small golden XP infusion from that. Ideally, you want to get the kills, but they just can't be choosers. 7 to 3 kill lead for Radiant. 4K net worth for 10 minutes. A little dangerous. Meepo gonna get a kill onto Fade here, but Empyrean will claim it with the Burning Spirits. Throws out the egg. Get a little extra damage on the Tide as he's running away, but as you see, it's stunned, inconsequential. Tier 1 tower is dead in the top lane, though. Might expect him to put the squeeze on the Meepo here with that. Drawing on the map. Comes out immediately. So this is where all the heroes are. We're safe to push this bottom tier 1 tower. Support duo. Oh no, not the support duo. Thena and Babatich, the kill combo. They are smoked up in the mid lane. Looking for a better target than Flea, but they will settle for that. A ton of damage coming out from the amplified damage room. Babatich getting another kill. Puts him up to 6-1. Massive lead coming up here. Has every single component of the Mage Slayer ready. It's going to be flying out soon. It's a really great item for this game. I mean, every hero on GG puts out a ton of magic damage. Especially this early. Don't have a ton of physical damage coming out. Babatich getting gone on by Lund. The ult from Thena is going to give those punches quite a bit of power behind them. And we missed the Meepo death? How did this happen? Looks like Venge. Oh my god. Fade and Venge go up for the kill. Looks like they didn't even need Ravage. It's been on cooldown for 150 seconds. Yeah, Sammy Boy, don't believe the resolution, man. I don't know. Trying to get the stream going, getting 60 frames per second, but might not be the case. Fade too low to escape, but get 4 heroes now. That's a lot of space. Faceless Void rises, farming uninterrupted, has the Mask of Madness, 1 component away from Maelstrom. He is going to be a problem for this Meepo. I mean, 1 Chronosphere, followed by the Wombo of the Tidehunter Ravage. It would be really difficult for this Meepo to survive these fights. Oh, is the music too loud? I can turn that down. I'm so sorry. So many people. It's interesting to see what sound profiles people play with. I know a guy that plays every single game with no audio at all. just serial killer behavior, in my opinion. Ah, alright. Speaking of intensity, Fade content to farm next to all these Meepo clones and Empyrean. Has Ravage available. No Blink Dagger to get on top of him. But he's not going to need it. Gush coming out, pressuring this Meepo. The Diffusal Blade used to dissuade Fade from pursuing further. Tide, a hero that needs mana to fight. He has no Soul Ring. Mage Slayer's going to give him a little mana regen. Gets some with the Vlads. But kind of pressured for mana on this Fade Tide. Taking a second here to look at the itemization. Have something popping off here in the mid lane. Babbage. Beat one and rises TPs and gets the Chronosphere for a kill onto the Storm Spirit. And Flea is in dangerous territory. He has the kisses available, but no backup. Rises, gets Thena, someone to bounce off of. And the Bash Bros go forward. Flea getting low. Slowed up by the time dilation, only one charge. He's nearest tier 2, so boys, not press this issue under that tower. Tried that earlier and backed off immediately. Alright. Rises. Chronosphere consumed. Maelstrom in vision. You know, he doesn't want to commit to another fight that's going to be fruitless for him. We see a smoke used. 3 heroes covered up here on Dire. Soon to be 5. You know, they have Arena, they have Egg, they have Kisses. Storm full health, full mana after respawning from that death. We're going to find 5 on the Venge. Gets the kill. Venge going. Interesting build here. Aetherland healing. Arena coming out. Fade uses the Ravage to counteract. But zooms in. Empyrean coming out. Match would be a great casting here, but not enough to save the Meepo. Oh, not the return you wanted. Runs Cabal to the strength of Babbage. Man, this Viper pumps out a ton of damage this early. 4 levels in Corrosive Skin, just dissuading anybody from going on it. Rises shows up, contributes some damage. Chronosphere, not even needed. That's almost the full spell toolkit of GG at this point, and they were not able to really get the kills you wanted. Gotta kind of retune your game plan here. Maybe look to claim this Wisdom Rune. Could split push away from the Meepo, but you don't really have any good tower hitters. Kind of a tough situation here for GG. Need to change my spectator settings real quick. Small indie company that shit every time you go into the menus. Alright, this is a great kill. X5 arms pops. Oh my god. Just pops happening across the map. You're not safe under your tier 2 tower. From the Babbage Viper. Next item coming out. Saving up for his Hurricane Pike, rather. Great item. Utility and damage coming out for the Viper. Let you get in and out of these fights. Maybe push away a Meepo clone away from you. Put a little extra attack speed and damage on them. Invis Rune popped on Babbage's Viper. Let's see if they find the Meepo. They know it's farming here, but Flea might be the one to get the kill. Out into the Arena Spear. 5. Gonna die on the Vengeance Spirit. Exposed on the Mars back. And then talks to the Phoenix. So low. Master of the Chronosphere. Hitting cast comes out. Empyrean falls after the Mars. And ooh, they're not gonna get anybody else, it looks like. 3 for 2 in a Chronosphere. Big spells being used, but Rises, I mean, he gets in, he gets out, you know, he gets a kill or 2. You fight away from your base. GG really not in a position to push a tower after that. Take a look at the fight recap. I mean, in terms of the numbers, better for GG. Trying to claw their way back into this match, but you're not going to be able to pressure the map after using that. 45 seconds on cooldown. They could look to match some potential aggression coming out from Radiant. Another tower. Flea getting gone on here. Fade. walking forward. He has the Ravage available. Right here. You know, he's gonna keep that Ravage in his pocket. They're by the tier 1 now. Ravage is here. He's ready to fight. You gotta expect him to wait. Use that Ravage, and he does pop it with the egg. Counters it. Arms gonna tick down to the Viper Poison. Looking, standing their ground. Trying to hold the high ground, back forward. And just massive God's Rebuke coming out and crushing Thena on Marci. Let's see, no blinks, I think. So they're not able to close the gaps here on Radiant. The Fade, nose lunge, probably gonna be looking for that Sunny Rune. Walks through that 4 dire heroes, and he will pay with his life. Does expect that subvision was granted. See that ping coming out. And hey guys, I think they have a word here. Also, I turned my mic levels up. I hope they're better. If they are not, let me know and I'll see if I can tweak it further. Alright, let's take a look at the itemization here. Hopefully, as the teams give us a break. Alright, Atos on the Venge. Hurricane Titan. God, that should finish that. Tide saving up for a blink. A couple hundred away from it. Thena, what are you getting on the Marci here? Get your Orchid. Okay, not a bad item. A lot of team fight ults to be countered, and obviously the Orchid for the Storm gonna really slow him down. Aghanim Scepter on the Meepo. Arms getting really good timing on that after the early game aggression kind of punched him down a little bit. Blink on Mars. Got our Mage Slayer on our Storm with the Falcon Blade, so you know you get a little mana regen, keeps you out on the map, keeps you farming. Drums on the Phoenix, so got a lot of team fight contribution coming out here from GG. And boys are in the river, but no objectives to be found nearby. Gotta expect them to kind of push up here into this triangle. No stacks, I think. Yeah. Alright, Tormentor falling. Shard given to Flea. Love to see that. Helps him get a little extra gold, and Flea, knowing that his team's gonna need a little more damage, goes for the stats build. Gets the double bracer. He's going for the Diffusal Blade. Interesting build up. I kind of like it. You know, Flea, definitely one of the top players in this game, especially in the Sunday Evening Cup series. Knows that he might have to step up and take control of this game for his team. I think that's the second Diffusal Blade on the Dire team too, so mana might be an issue moving forward for Radiant. 5 getting the stun onto one of the Meepos, but it's not really going to result in too much control coming out. Rises has Chronosphere. Does not yet have BKB, so still susceptible to stun. Papito Viper, exactly. Look at this boy. He's got so much farm. Alright. Here we go, folks. Looking to force the issue. Radiant taking the first Roshan of the game. GG responding with the smoke. Leading the way. Dad on the Mars has the blink and the BKB ready. Gets Atos, but BKB's forward, gets the arena down. Marci, Theta just dives immediately. Egg coming out. They're on Tidehunter, but he gets the Ravage off. Lunge gets stuck, but they're going to focus the Roshan here instead of the heroes, and the Chronosphere comes out. Going to get a kill onto the Phoenix, but he changes targets onto the Meepo, knowing that they'll have the damage for the Phoenix. Rises. Oh my god, back off. Doesn't get the kill. Fade. Not enough. Storm Spirit claims the Aegis after the Roshan kill. Lund is going to revive with full health and mana. Maybe even one put back into his inventory. Will they have enough for the kill? He zips out forward. Great play coming out from GG there. They get proactive, you know. They get more gold. They get more experience out of this fight. You do use your first BKB charge on the Mars. You use Egg, but Radiant, they are using these massive teamfight spells, and they are not really coming out on top of these engagements. You lose the Aegis. It's great that you don't have to hunt down the Storm or the Meepo later with it, or deal with them pushing your base and defend against an Aegis, but it feels bad, man. Lund going for the BKB next. As the cheeky Robe of the Magi. A little placeholder for the Storm Spirit, needing that intelligence. Meepo on top of the net worth after a bit of a tough game. As the Aghanim Scepter fully kitted out. Can't wait to see the Mega Meepo throwing his clones forward. Also, Dig Shard could be big, but he's not going to get that before he gets his Blink and a Disperser finish. Meepo, king of stat boys. They're smoking forward. Rises. Here into the arena. Lund zooming forward. Getting the Electric Vortex. They're going to get 5 as well. They have a ton of gap flows here on the side of GG. Love to hear what these comms sound like right now. And this is going to be the first tier 1 tower of the game for GG taken down. Looking to kind of start to push this map advantage. I mean, Meepo has hit strong timing. Gotta expect him to take the rest of these tier 1s. Maybe even try to, well, there's no Tormentor up. They could steal. But I would love to see him take the rest of these tier 1s. And then no Void. Probably gonna have Chronosphere soon. But they are not dissuaded from taking this top tier 1. Arena, pretty low cooldown, all things considered. 90 seconds. Arms. Not sparing any chance to use that Disperser. Get out of dodge. Smoke play. Spotted him out mid. Farming that wave here, but crossing river into super dangerous territory. Got 4 of the Radiant heroes together. 5 soon to be with the arrival of Vinge. Gotta wonder if you see a counter smoke coming out. Both teams know Chronosphere is up. Expecting a clash. Fade leading the charge here. Makes sure to make Flea dead in the water. Flea, ooh, this is a valuable kill. No kisses, no damage from them coming out in the fight later. And Thena on the prowl. Move speed coming out from rebound. Scouting forward. He's gonna see Dad here in the tree line. He's setting up a bit of bait, but the result you want from baiting. You bait out the arena. Bait out a lot of mana usage from Lund on the Storm Spirit. I mean, I think Radiant could take a fight here. Don't have another smoke available, but you've got a ton of vision up. Oh, this Observer is in range of that Sentry, but they don't know. Maybe Fade sees it here. Ooh, that's a feels bad. Walks right by it. All right, Babito, close to the Mantis style. Great item for this hero. No silence yet from GG. Could help him get out of the net. Gets out of yeah, it is dispellable, so just pop that Mantis and get right out of it. Rises, getting quite strong. Has the full Mjolnir finished. This guy gonna do a ton of damage in his own Chronosphere, and you have a couple sources from outside the Viper Revenge to contribute. Amplified damage from Marcy with the sidekick, 48 extra damage. Gonna be a great steroid for Rises as well. We love the laughs from Meepo. 5 smoke up on the side of GG, looking to wrap around Radiant. Just trying to spot out someone farming the wave here, but nobody's that greedy. Tightly clustered. They're splitting off to the left. One spotted out. Rises is the one. No Chronosphere in danger of being used. Fade is soon to fall after Phoenix melting him like a popsicle on a hot day. And that is a 3-0. Egg and Arena are used. Still have the kisses. Storm Spirit, top the regen room. A ton of mana, can fight wherever, whenever. And you gotta expect Arms. Probably take this tier 2 tower, maybe even pressure high ground. Most of his Meepos here. And they're ransacking this tower. Literally. Wisdom Rune is available. 28 minutes. It's going to be a hefty chunk, but he's going to leave it for Dad on the Mars. What a pal. What a guy. No time to get accolades. There's a fight. Babbage. Turkey fighting forward. Thena not getting any spell casting on, not risking the kill steal there. Gives the gold. 5 on the Vinge. Probably not what you wanted, but you know, rather than let him get away, just confirm the kill and move on. Ooh. Dad farming under a Radiant Observer ward, gets spotted out. No BKB available. Is dead in the water, gets tossed back with the Dispose, gets a courier kill, making something out of nothing. Hit, huffing this copium at that point, but GG. Lose their Mars. Does have Arena available, can fight again in 55 seconds when he's up. You will have Supernova on the Phoenix. Could be a good time for both sides to contest Roshan. Faceless Void will have Chronosphere available for whatever fight comes next. The Amplify Damage Rune available on Lund. Not really within striking distance of BKB yet. Still 2 components away. We are at the time for tier 3 items. Take a look if anybody's claimed them. Tunic, Giant Shell on that, not bad. Fade. It's a Dandelion Amulet. Knows that key to winning these fights, if he can survive long enough to get a good Ravage off, it could really turn the tide for these fights. We saw what happens when Rises dies immediately. It's similar to when Babbage or Fade would die. Sammy Boy, the bracket. I'll put this on follow and bark it out real quick. Alright, bracket. We have this game going on between Sporkface and Grin, or GG. I think the Cut beat D2 Sporkface. And Cyber Dragon Infinity will be playing against the Cut. So the winner of this game will play the winner of Cyber Dragon versus the Cut, I think. Alright. Both teams smoked up. One hero visible for each, trying to bait and entice the other team into taking the fight. Radiant Smoke will expire. GG with the advantage. Ooh, and Dad knows where Fade is. Has the BKB ready. Link forward and spear the Viper into the Arena of Mars, but knows that he'll have to answer for his crimes against a Ravage and a Chronosphere. Are we going to see a repeat? Gets to come out. Link Arena come out live. They're gonna die immediately. But Rises matches the aggression. Pops the BKB a little late after all this magic damage comes out. It's a 1-for-1, a 2-for-1. 2 buybacks coming out, and the Viper dies. Babbage, so long. Buyback comes out. 3, 4 buybacks used. Thena fall. Meepo's in the fight. Ravage comes out from Fade. Can they capitalize on this? They will. Lund, dead, buys back. But I went away from the fight. Oh well. Arms in danger. Uses the Mega Meepo to kind of tank up and get some of this damage, but Babbage is pumping away. An easy TP point. Gonna be enough to get all of these Radiant Heroes back into the fight. Kill the Meepo. Meepo buys back, knowing Roshan is still on the map. Sporkface have used a lot of their resources to take that fight. They are content. They want to stay on the map. They want to stay in this area and not let Sporkface get an easy Roshan. This is the second Rosh. Has the banner. A little bit of help pushing these lanes. Oh, gonna sneak this Roshan. You know, Sporkface right now, they have to be like, do we have the resources to contest another attempt on Roshan? Use all their bullets, use their BKBs, use a ton of buybacks. If you lose that next fight at that Rosh pit, you might just lose the entire game. Looks like Rises and Thena are the only heroes with buyback. We've got every other buyback except Snapfire's on cooldown. Absolute insanity. But Arms claiming the Aegis of the Immortal for himself. see who has the banner. Looks like it may have already been placed. Oh no. Dad holding onto that banner. Not wanting to throw it down just yet. And Zip, dude, if you want to see PPD cast, man, you gotta ask him. Probably gotta pay him. You know, it's his day off. He's had a full weekend of NADCL action and fires to put out, so he's probably just kicking up, enjoying the show. Let somebody else take the reins for once, you know. I know as of this morning, we only had maybe 1 to 3 teams signed up for the Cup Series, so getting the rest to fill out a full bracket is probably a headache and a half. But yes, please do take a chance to join the Discord if you haven't already, folks. You see it linked there in the chat, discord.gg/NADCL. You can be part of the community. Hell, you could even play in the Sunday Cup Series. All you have to do, I think it's a $5 day pass to get every member of your team enrolled. Or if you buy a supporter pack, you can play in all of the remaining 8. Flee, the victim of that smoke. Damn, just melts. Unleashed use on Thena with the work and just no chance of escape or retaliation. And there, 40 seconds without their Snapfire. Does not have buyback due to gold. Would like to see them take a tier 2 tower off of this, maybe threaten it, and then back up, but we can be back up in 30 seconds. Might not be entirely enough time. Do have a multiple of 7 coming up, so they are gonna get this Wisdom Rune here in 1 second. Rises, level 22 off of it. Both teams just mirroring movement, not wanting the conflict right away. Babatich getting somewhat close to his BKB. Knows a ton of magic damage coming out in these fights to be able to survive the initial onslaught of casting. But GG, they've done a really great job identifying a singular target, just throwing everything at them to turn the fight into a 4-on-5. As soon as you get 5s die so quickly in these fights. Alright, Sportface. Don't want to let the push go off. Know that they would lose that tier 2 tower quickly to the Meepo. And we see an Aghanim Scepter picked up on Fade's Tidehunter. Get a little bit of minus armor in the AoE. A little bit of wave push. Helps out. Anything that you can really throw. Amp up the damage of this Void is great. We'll see it come out here as the Chronosphere is used. Rises, pounding away at Lund. He's going to get Lund and the Phoenix. Arms and Spike as the agent uses by the Vice. Now the kisses are being unleashed. Will be enough damage to peel them off of Arms. It will not. Dig is used. Thena moving forward with 5. They're both on that. Fighting. It's not enough damage to bring him down. Thena trying to get out of the fight. Oh my god, he uses the rebound, gets out of the way. 5's probably going to pay for that with his life. Thena looking to expose him up onto the high ground. In damage range of Flea. He's not going to get gibbed from the Snapfire. Meepo falls on the backline and rises. Claims the kill. Arms. A little sore there after that one. Fade scouting with the Gush. Gonna miss. Flea jukes onto the high ground. Ooh. Rises. Bad news, buddy. Wrong high ground, but nice try. That butterfly timing helps him survive a lot of the damage from the Meepo. And Sporkface, they are poised to break high ground here. He has buyback, but that is it. Not quite level 20. Kind of far away from 25 also. So not going to be that high damage 3rd core or 4th core that you want just yet. Sporkface playing this one cautiously. No, they know that GG has a couple heroes up. They don't want to risk it. Maybe they're not sure of the buyback status of Meepo, but they lose a tier 2 bottom to the creeps. Not how you want to go, but Tier 3, probably the better trophy of the two. Rise had that beautiful Chronosphere to start that fight off. No Supernova. Oh man, no Storm Spirit. That's probably the best case scenario, I think, for that fight. Rise has no item queued up just yet. Maybe still trying to put together what he needs to fill out the rest of his toolkit. See a Refresher Orb picked up on Mars. Double Arena gonna be impactful. Lund, what have you got, my friend? Kai Assange. Ooh, Fade getting the Rattle Cage. Goated item. But Ninja Gear Meepo, pretty strong. Pretty scary. Just smoke to the other side of the map. Blink poof everybody on top of a Vindra. Or the Marcy. Blow them up. Start off any fight you want like that. Could be quite impactful. But 39 minutes. Just a 1k lead for the Dire here. This is one of the most even games I've seen all weekend. We did see Kali and Cyber have like a 4k difference at 60 minutes. So that's probably the game that takes the crown on that category. But we might see this one follow in the same fashion. And folks, if you're just tuning in, this is a match in the Sunday Evening Cup Series. We are hosting this season in Season 6 of the NADCL. Anybody can sign up. All you have to do is sign up your team. I think it's $5 to sign up a player. You can buy a season supporter pass for 20 and get access to all 8 remaining weekends. Your chance of winning $500. That is the prize pool available every week for these Sunday Evening Cup Series matches. Split it how you like. I mean, you know Valentine's Day is coming up, so if you're not the typical Dota 2 player and you have someone in your life to spend a little money on, that could help you out there. But both teams kind of skittish. They don't want to take a fight. Neither side has the Aegis, and both teams have all their team fight spells up. No one wants to get obliterated and just lose the game like that, because these games, the bracket, it is a best of one format all the way through the finals. So one mistake that could cost the game for you, and your bracket chances are out of the window. Nice, Zip. I'm glad that you're having fun watching these games. I was kind of busy for the first half of the afternoon, so I didn't get to catch the first round and a half, I think. But everything I've seen so far, definitely been enjoyable. Meepo able to just poof with the smoke from the Ninja Gear. So busted. But Roshan has respawned. It is the third coming of Roshan, so you know he's got that refresher shard on the Radiant side with the banner and the Aegis. GG recognized the threat immediately. Sprinting to the bottom, but it's not going to be quick enough. Rises now almost fully kitted out, as well as Babbage. They're just pumping this damage. See the banner picked up on Babbage. Aegis picked up on Rises. Could really kind of try to poke and prod here. No shard on the Faceless Void. Well, sorry, he gets the refresher shard, but no Aghanim shard, so you can't really do the cheeky time walk and then reverse time walk back to the low ground away from the tier 3 tower. All right, Radiant gonna pay for this aggression by losing their tier 2 tower. Lead level 20, getting extra multi-shot from the talent on his little shredder. Rises maybe anticipating, maybe stuck in the tree. And neither team finding the other. Rises wants to get that level 25 before this next conflict. Keep building the bank of Void up. Marcy going for the Bloodthorn. Haven't seen this item in a minute, but great pickup for the Marcy against this team in particular. All right, gonna see a Shiva's coming out for Fade on the Tidehunter. Really gonna amplify the damage of this Viper. Love to see that synergy between the two. Viper also got the poison attack shard, so it's gonna be making punching these remaining towers a little easier. Minus armor, I think, comes out from that too. Oh yeah, 1 armor per stack. All right, folks, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Mid lane push coming up. 3 smoked, but no creeps. Want to back away. But he's always scared when it comes to the 40-minute mark in these games. No one wants to throw. You don't want to be sitting in the post-game lobby with, you know, face in your palms. You know, why did I go high ground? Almost everybody in the game has buyback as well, except the Phoenix. You know, Tide only 270 away. They could very well get it in the next fight before someone dies. Before he dies, you know. Faceless Void about 1k away from his buyback. Tower's gonna give him 200 extra gold. Oh, jump in the mid lane. Thena getting the kill on to Flea. Gotta be kicking yourself in the ass after that one. Fortification is used. Spirit's coming out. Empyrean getting chronoed alongside Flea. That's gonna be an immediate dieback. Why did he use that on me? Ravage and the arena, double arena repression comes out. Babbage pumping away with the amplified damage. Runs back onto Marcy in the background. Vengeful Spirit, forgive me. 2 dead on the side of GG. Meepo digs down after using the Mega Meepo. And Arms trying to get the hell out of dodge. All of his buddies stacked up, throwing those nets out, but Fade and Thena not content to let him get away. The silence comes out after the bash. Rises far forward, gets hexed by Meepo. 2,600 health left. Meepo getting too low. He is going to perish. Buyback comes out immediately. 3 heroes present from GG. Do not have the strength to save the tier 3 tower, and these barracks are soon to fall. Lund dancing, but gets Chrono Spirit on the back line. Rises. Gonna claim his bounty on the Storm Spirit. Gets the kill clean. 2 heroes left on the side of GG. Not able to hold their bottom barracks or their mid. Now, tier 4s in danger. What can Dad do? Have arena ready. Gets the spear into the tier 4. Last tier 4, the buyback comes out with the storm. They go forward onto the Vengeful Spirit. He's too low. Gets Glimmer to save. Arms forward. Who is he trying to kill? Marcy, Thena. You're surviving. Mars falls back immediately. Mega Meepo digs down into the earth. Can he survive this? Ancient is exposed here. Almost a half health on Ancient. Arms getting dove. Thena jumps forward, gets exposed back. Thena a little low health. Faceless Void is hexed up. Trying to click this. Meepo down, and he's not going to be able to get back. Gets body blocked by Rises. The tips coming out as the Ancient falls. The final arena is cast, but it is too late. As Sporkface move forward in the bracket, beating GG in the semifinals. So, whew. Yeah, sweaty palms indeed. Grats to the Sporkface Killers, pulling their way just a little closer to that $500 bounty that awaits the winning team of the finals. See, I think, man, I think I gotta give MVP maybe to Yamsun, or who's playing this? No, Yamsun's playing with the cut. Who in the hell was on that void? Somebody find out for me. But I think every single Chronosphere was on point, especially late game. He always hit like at least 2 targets that he just subsequently wiped off the map. Thena had great perseverance onto these cores that were trying to get out of the fights. And then also perseverance on the Viper. Had a very Babitic had a dominant mid-game display and just won his lane. Just took Lund out of the game. Oh, Void was Rise. Yes. Thank you, Zip Dude. Alright, folks. I'm gonna throw us into this this next game real quick, and then I'm gonna go use the restroom while I load in. Looks like we have Cyber Dragon Infinity versus Legacy. This tag is incorrect. I think it is the cut, but I'll be right back. Alright, you cool babies. We are back. Welcome to the next round, and thank you for joining. Let's see who we have in this game. Holy shit. Alright, we got Little Nick on the Pudge. Little Nick Pudge is disgusting. Red 2 Queen of Pain. Yamsun Parablade. B-God Techies. I miss B-God Pudge though. And Pingus on the Treant Protector. Did my observer settings get messed up? No, we are good. Alright, 20 minutes in, 2K net worth lead for the cut. Kind of surprising here. Cyber Dragon's not bowing out and giving them an easy game. Tower advantage in favor of Cyber Dragons as well. Got some aggressive vision down here from the cut. But, let's take a look at the net worth. See where we're at on these individual heroes. Okay, Terrorblade 2K ahead of Luna. Definitely not where you want to be, but she's got what? Oh, is this Butterfly now? No. Yeah. What? Radiance? I need someone in chat to do the number crunching there for me. Go on Dota 2 Pro Tracker and see what the win rate for Radiance is, please. I mean, I guess it makes the Terrorblade illusions miss. Probably don't want to buy a Monkey King bar on Terrorblade. Sure, but it's like he's going tag. No. Scotty. Okay, thank you, J-Mac. Rapier B-Fly, yeah, Demir, that's a good observation. Very true. Yeah, I would just think maybe just due to the game state, I'll probably build the B-Fly before the Rapier. You don't really need a nullifier against this team, I think. But thank you, J-Mac. I will refer to the boys as the Nexus. So we've got Cyber Dragons versus the Nexus here in the semifinals of the Sunday Evening Cup Series. Nexus pushing ahead to a 5K lead. Pretty big. Mage Slayer, Diffusal, 2 powerful items on Angler finished up. Take a look at the other itemization for these boys. Atos, Hoodwink, Solar Crest, Undying. Wonder if he has the shard. Not yet. Ooh, Ronic Farm on dual raise there. Little Nick Ags, Pudge. Veil of Discord. God, that hero benefits so much from the Veil of Discord and Shiva's changes. Red 2 decently farmed. Yamsun skyrocketing ahead. Take the Aether. saving up for it.
Dominating performance.
Ooh. Little Nick claiming the bounty on Undying's head. Gets 300 gold. It's a lot for position 5, I feel. It is 23 minutes in, but not too bad. Dual Rays, not in any danger here from the Queen of Pain. Doesn't have Shard yet, so no Silen's coming out. But Red 2 saving up for it. Oh my god, I'm missing kills everywhere. Let's go. Norma rolling forward with the Rolling Thunder. To find Red 2, gets pushed back. Oh my god, so much damage. And Mode ICQ forward with the Eclipse. Has nobody around though. Little Nick forging ahead, no hook. 3 more seconds. Let's see if he can go fishing here. No blink to get in better position, but I think his Spidey senses might be tingling. Red 2 blinking forward, getting the slow on to Mazzarello. Gets hooked backwards. Getting another stack of the flesh heap up for Little Nick. That is a total of 12. He's got almost 3k HP. 25 minutes into this game, and the Tombstone gets claimed. Tough exchange here for the Dragons. First fort used. They will get another instance after this tier 2 falls. Dual Rays not wanting to commit to the poke and prod from the high ground. Still a little dangerous. So Little Nick will be able to step it if he gets on top of him. Alright, Norma is back up. Man, I thought. Let's give you that magic resistance. Seemingly did not do very much. I guess he got hit by a proximity mine from the techies that was near that rune, and that amplifies or reduces magic resistance reduction. So that made the ult from Quap hit a little harder. Bingus in danger here. Gradient just cascading forward. He gets bushwhacked, and that will seal his fate as ICQ takes him down. No. Cyber Dragon's looking to return the aggression here in terms of tower control. They want to punch down this tier 2 mid, knowing that they are still in this game. We see a fortification used in turn, but creeps, where are you? Only the catapult surviving. You're gonna have to tank for your lone catapult if you want to push this tower, but they will just let it fall. Instead, content to push top tier 2 with the arrival of the catapult. Little Nick, what are you saving up for, buddy? Might got a blink flying out or something, probably. Yes, he does. Blink Ag Shiva finished sub 30 minutes. But not quick enough to save the tier 2, but fight unfolding here. Mazzarello getting the off on the high ground. Yamp 7-4 BKB. And that is used. Getting kind of low, has the Thunder available. Neighbor Spirit getting evaporated. This Neighbor comes out. Luna dead. 3 for 2 at this point. Red 2 moving forward, looking to kill Fernan. Squirrel is dead. Soul Survivor was Norma, who loves Anya. Not really a super effective Rolling Thunder there. And I mean, if the Terrorblade BKBs and you still get a low while he's not able to be controlled, I mean, what's your plan there? You know, you gotta prepare for that Sunder. You need to switch targets. But I guess Luna was just too far in at that point and couldn't disengage or target swap. And they lost that fight under the Vision, under the Tombstone. Just really, really inopportune for them. He got TPing into the outpost claimed by his ally. Well, they're trying to deny the 20 even wisdom with illusions. But Dual Rays will get it. Little Nick in danger, gets broken. Not quite a thing. He gets the member off for the heal and control onto Norma, and Norma evaporating. Little Nick not too healthy himself. Bigod comes forward, gets the Ethereal Blade off on the Techies, but Bigod will fall, and the Nine will fall as well. Yamper walks in, gets the BKB off. Mode ICQ gets a little glow. Red 2 in the fight. Onto the Squirrel. Gets stunned up. Has the armor from the trees. So tank is normal, and Norma goes back in. God, Roshan unwavering in his faith of his team. Knows that they can get the kill with Dual Rays going forward. Red 2 gets the double kill afterwards. 4 dead on the side of Cyber. Pingus throws out Overgrowth. Ooh, Dual Rays. Able to get the Spirit off. Doesn't have any more left. Doesn't even have a TP available. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Has the proximity mine encounter. Luckily, no more mines exist on the top side of the map. Unless I'm wrong. Okay, just a watcher. Okay, Dual Rays able to get out of the fight. I mean, you lose that fight. Doesn't feel super great, but you lose no objectives. So, Gakajin, how the Sunday Evening Cup series works. This is the only time that you can sign up with a stack. I think maybe the in-house league might be a little different after we get there. But these teams are not drafted. You can sign up to play with whoever you want to. So you could get 5 tier 1 players if you want to get a quick $500. I mean, not super quick, you know. We got some good players here. But you just pay $5 to play for the cup. Yeah, it could have for sure. Or if you get a supporter pack, you can play in all remaining Sunday Evening Cup series. So if you are a shitter like myself and you just want to play against some North American Dota greats, that could be your chance to get into the action. Dual Rays getting the full Gleipnir finished. A little more control will be nice, getting those Maelstrom procs out. Plus with the illusion control. Roshan not respawning for another 2 minutes though. Not sure if Nexus want to go high ground against this team.
They've made a beeline for Radiant's bottom tower.
Clips and Rolling Thunder is a lot of damage, and if you can't control the Ember while all that craziness is going on, you might not get the result that you want. Don't think you'll get wiped, but it could be difficult. Angus gets spotted out. Sentry Ward planted on the ground. He just gets hit with the sharpshooter, and he will fall immediately. 1 hero down, 3 people smoked up. Norma rolling forward onto the illusions, but Nexus disengaging and still getting forward into the fight. Has the BKB available, and they are looking for Dual Rays in danger territory. Blinking forward, get the dismember on the Ember. Dual Rays uses like a dodge and stun. Techies, B-God, you're in, but you're dead. Oh, little Nick soon to follow here. The Sonic Scream comes out, claims the life of Luna. Your carry dying in that fight. Not great. Little Nick still charging forward onto the Squirrel. The Squirrel stew is for dinner. Red 2 gets the little damage. Get the kill. Dual Rays using the Spirit to get away, but Red 2 fearless, blinking forward. Dual Rays knowing that you can't get killed on Red 2 has to get out. Red 2 playing that beautifully, escaping from danger on the high ground after diving. Yamson contributing so much damage with that Metamorphosis. I've got, oh my god, he's got full data list finished too. Alright, so puts Nexus in the spot to test Roshan, or even just claim it outright as he revives in 30 seconds. We're probably not going to have Eclipse up right away. Rolling Thunder is available. Basher queued up on Pangolier. Great item for the hero and will contribute deeply to these team fights. They need some extra control. Your support duo kind of limited in what it provides there. Oh my god, he's got the Aghanim Scepter first. Damn! Pump out that damage. And did Luna finish the Radiance? No. Oh, alas, it was a troll. I feel so betrayed. I wonder if they knew that the game was being observed. Alright, Yamsun in the pit as soon as Roshan's up. And with the illusion, little Nick coming in to help out a little bit. And this is the second Aegis of the game. Yamsun's gonna claim it for himself. Maybe. Oh no. What a pal. Leaving the Aegis for Red 2 on the Queen of Pain. We saw the aggression that he likes to exercise in these fights and these pushes. And if you can enable it further, why not? Yamsun probably not in any danger of dying on these next fights. He has hit Giga Carry status at 27k net worth, eclipsing the Luna by 9k. Not even followed closely by his own teammate in second net worth. And Hoodwink dying. Oh, trying to get the split push in on these waves. Little Nick claiming Squirrel Skull. And that'll bring him up to 17 stacks of Flash Heat. Unreal. Gets the Eternal Shroud. This guy, 42k 8 or 4.2k HP. Ogre Shield Totem contributing to that. Has the blink and that item. It's going to be able to close the gap. You're going to play super safe on the Cyber Dragon lineup. You don't want to get dismembered.
Radiant's top tower has been taken.
Tier 2 falls. Net worth advantage grows to 13k. Or the Yodi Brody next stack. Tier 3 already fallen to half health. Sun backs off a little bit, dodging the Gleisner, dodging the split fire from the fortification. But the way to arrive, only have the damage to kill it. Still contributing as the Tombstone comes out, red forward, red 2, great pushing forward. Has the living armor and the Aegis to kind of give him a little bit of wiggle room there. But as the tower wags its finger, Dire will back up. So what we got going on here? Queen of Pain, red 2, what are you doing here with your courier? Dual raise. Wanting to push out a little bit further, get some vision, and I mean that's 650 net worth for the team there. Leave your courier out. Not necessarily game breaking, but does not feel great. We got Pangolier split pushing here bottom. Pinged out. Spotted out by that Observer Ward. Cheap placement. Little Nick leaning forward with the Dismember. Norm at a half out. Gets the roll up and the Rolling Thunder away. But oh, he dodged the hook barely. Gets the TP off. Masterful escape, Mr. Holmes. Well played. Tier 3 token on the ground too? Is that... Who does that belong to? Did they snipe that? Okay. I mean, Tier 4 is coming out here in 30 seconds, so not the biggest game changer, but cheeky nonetheless. Alright, folks. So we might see a little bit of action here in the mid lane. Red 2 finally stepping forward.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Radiant Heroes not wanting to engage, though. They know it's dangerous. They know they're backing up that Queen of Pain. Little Nick might go fishing. Lynx hits the hook onto Norma on the low ground. Almost has to roll up, helps out a little bit. Now Little Nick able to Ogre Seal Totem to the high ground. What a play coming out. You know, I think part of playing Pudge is the mental warfare that comes with the territory. You know, you just gotta wear down the enemies, like throw those hooks, keep them on their toes, make them react to you. Be unpredictable. Tier 3, under half health. Quarter to fall to 0. Yamsun claiming the tower for his team. Angus gets scouted out. He's coming out. But he's gonna die before the overgrowth gets off. That is not opportune. Yamsun under half health here. Has Sunder available. BKB, all his tools are present. BKB used as the rolling point goes forward. Red 2 unleashing hell onto this Dire. Great team. Machiavelli can die. No chance. Luna getting dismembered. Not gonna be able to get out of this fight as he got jumped forward. Cascading, pouring damage onto her. Getting that kill. Buybacks. Oh no. Luna, no buyback for 400 gold. How are you positioned that aggressively? Looks like that might be the game, folks. As Nexus just washing forward with waves over this Radiant Stage. Little Nick taking a lot of damage, but you know, he's built for it. Spits Yamsun back out. Healed up over half health. No meta, so you're not doing as much as you used to be. Fortification coming out. It's going to slow down your roll a little bit. You do have waves coming in the top and bottom, so backdoor protection won't be available for any point in this push. Getting controlled out. He's getting a little low. He's not going to be able to get the Sunder off, but gets devoured by Little Nick on the punch for the save. What a play. Red 2 under half health, getting control with possible BKB, and he's pelting damage into this tombstone. All the charges are gone, and it is dead. Bounty claimed for him. Yamsun spat up. Little Nick says, get out. Your Uber, it's over. But going forward, misses Norma. Coming back to the high ground. Play in the safety of their base. Thank you, Yodi. Hey, if you want to hop in, Bram, let me know. We've just been straight chilling. It's kind of a casual Sunday evening cup series day for us. Roshan, no respawn for at least a minute and a half. The base has been busted open. The Slayer of the Onion has been peeled back. Top down. Okay, we have Basher. What do you go next if you are the Pangolier? Do you need Reeves to break a silence? Quap doesn't have her shard. Tough call. Might need to dispel for the overgrowth, but ooh, Mindbreaker on Window. Let's see what these other tier 4s are. Relic. Put that off the screen. Link forward. Oh my god. Norma, you're gone. Just like that. Did not expect them to jump forward. Little Nick. King of Disruption. Red 2. Trying to take the throne from him. Doesn't get the kill. Angelina popping the shard for the damage reduction. Red 2. You're a little far, buddy. A little away from home and lost in the woods. He gets out. Mega Slam. Little Nick lands the hook. Gets to dismember on the dual raise, but he gets the spirit off. He's going to be able to get back to it. Doesn't get the fountain? Oh, and the GG call. The disconnect before. Alright, Nexus claim the semifinals win. 41 minutes in, 35-20. So, you know, definitely their toughest game. But this team will advance to the finals, and they will face Sporkface Killers coming up. So we are on Dota TV time. So I would imagine lobby, they might be taking like a little break before. Let me check. Yeah, Little Nick has absolutely no chill. That guy's Pudge is insane. Landing the hooks, just landing the dismember saves were almost more impressive than the hooks to me. All right, folks, I'm trying to find us a lobby right now. Doesn't look like we have anything up just yet. Grand finals. So folks, if you are just joining us, I know we've got some more people than we started out with. Sunday Evening Cup Series. Single elimination tournament. You are playing for the prize pool of $500. This is something that will happen every week for 9 weeks, and we are in its first iteration. So if you got 4 pals and you think you are good at Dota 2, you can sign up in the 8 coming weeks. You can do this by going to our Discord, following the links, NADC or discord.gg/NADCL, I think is the link. You can either buy a single entry pass of $5, or if you get a supporter pack for $20, that will allow you to sign up in every single Sunday Evening Cup series. So it stretches out your money a little better if you plan on playing in more than 4. But yeah, just gonna hang out for a little bit. Anybody have any questions about what's going on? Folks, wish I had some music for you, but I am a shitter and I don't have that set up, so you're just gonna have to see if there's any good games on right now to watch while we wait. Watson Drow sounds pretty good. Ooh. Whisper Timber Saw sounds more fun to watch, though. But I won't be able to jump back in to see the ticket. Still waiting for this lobby, folks. We're gonna have Sporkface versus the Odie Brody Nexus / Legacy / Cut. All those friends gonna be on that team. right. Hope you guys like this production value. Gonna grab a snack real quick while we wait on these finals to come up. If you don't like that and you'd like me to be more entertaining, pay me, and I'll come play a song for you on the trumpet, or do any other requests that you might have. Shit, the game.
team ban. Dire team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
All right, folks, we finally have a draft. Welcome to all of the Sporkface Killers fans. We see you, we hear you, we respect you. So we've got Sporkface Killers versus Yodi Brody Nexus / The Cut / Legacy on the Radiant, Sporkface on the Dire. This is a best of one finals. Just like the other matches in the Sunday Evening Cup series, all are played as a best of one for the sake of brevity and sake of intensity and passion. It fuels the game. No one wants to lose that match and be eliminated until next week. Horizontal Sport could be fire, dude. Ooh. If you get like a spork like diving into a pool, could be a good quick animation. And then like the pool zooms out and it's like the fountain of your Dota 2 base.
Remaining.
Could be very sick.
5 seconds remaining.
Yes, go nouns. We are not covering that game, unfortunately. No, not unfortunately, fortunately, you know. This is our homegrown league. For us, by us. But Nexus swiping the Ember Spirit.
10 seconds
Perhaps
remaining.
respect bands of Pudge. And Babatich's Viper.
5 seconds
El Babito.
remaining.
Nexus did not want him to get the Viper. They saw his performance in semifinals and were too fearful of it. But other bands coming out fairly meta. All meta, really. Venge, the Enigma.
Team ban.
A little interesting to see go by in the first phase. I feel like there are so many counters to him that it's maybe not too big of a deal. But Sporkface respond in part by picking Lion. Still available in the pool, definitely one of the top supports of the
10
patch.
seconds remaining.
Recent changes to the hero and the quality of life improvements on Earth Spike and Mana Drain just kind of catapulted him up out of irrelevancy. Which is nice to see. You always like to see heroes get a breath of fresh air born back into the scene.
Radiant team ban.
But Best of ones were always interesting. That's why I kind of miss them at TI this year, because I feel like that's where you see the do or die strats come out.
5 seconds remaining.
It's always interesting to see if people just like fall back into their comfort picks that they know are reliable and they know all their timings and matchups, or if they just try to go off the rails in like an all-in
Team ban.
kind of strat. But we'll see which one these teams favor here. It's $500. 500 USD buckaroos are available for the winning team.
10 seconds remaining.
It's $100 each, you know. You pay
5
$5
seconds remaining.
entry fee. 20 times your return on that investment. Where else can you make money like that on a Sunday afternoon? The Huskar band out. Wonder if they're just targeting Babbage in like
Patience.
unwinnable matchups. Oh, Spork Face picking up the Grimstroke. Everyone knows the changes to Inkswell brought Grimstroke out of relevancy as well. Always felt like a hero that was just almost there, almost relevant. But the active use on that E has definitely made him top contender in the support scene.
Time now for the Dire team.
Cool. Hoodwink Tree, strong support duo in their own right. You know, Treant always going to be able to scout ahead, get you that vision, especially after acquiring the Shard. Hoodwink
10
puts out a
seconds
ton of
remaining.
damage, gives you a semi-reliable break past level 6.
5 seconds
Can be a
remaining.
little slow at times, but the reach on the spell, I think, makes up for any delay
Dire
in spell
team
casting that's present. Alright. Spork Face going for the old boring tried and true DK. Interesting hero, can be played as a 3 or a 2. Typically as the 2, but
10 seconds remaining.
interesting, like decent lane combo with the Grimstroke.
5
Inkswell
seconds
into
remaining.
Dragon, or Dragontail into Inkswell. Gives you a little, fairly decent amount of control for the lane. And then, I mean, Breathe Fire and Stroke of Fate definitely are gonna peel anybody off of you. Ton of damage.
Radiant's
Love to see
team
the banter out there in the chat. Ooh, and the Troll Warlord. This hero is seen a rise in popularity recently too. It's like Sporkface are picking all of the heroes that are officially back trademark, you know.
10 seconds remaining. A voice in my ear is telling me only 5 seconds to go. Either that or I'm mad.
Who beats Troll? Do you go LC offlane? Is that hero a thing right now? No. I'm not on camera, but I am. My microphone is active. Do you want to say hello to the degenerates of North American Dota? No.
Radiant team ban.
Alright. No guest appearance from my wife tonight, friends. Sorry. Maybe she'll warm up next week. She said, I won't, from afar. Oh, no Legion Commander coming out. We see Magnus.
Dire team ban.
Gonna amp up the Ember Spirit, give him a bit of a steroid, maybe another melee carry. Another melee core. Good teamfight wombo combo between the Reverse Polarity and the Overgrowth. Both spells play well together, make it easy to line up the other.
5 seconds remaining.
And the repositioning from Magnus is always a strong aspect of the hero's gameplay. So Righteous Jam, the hero was buffed,
Dire team ban.
but not in the ways that he was nerfed. So the cast points on his spirits are still the same after the nerf. They increased the damage on his Sleight of Fist. They increased the hero count, or the unit count, on his chains. And he also benefits greatly from the recent changes to the Mage Slayer item. All of those, the dot and the magic reduction being applied on his Sleight of Fist hits. So that's kind of why we've seen the hero rise back up out of nowhere. Well, not out of nowhere, but out of the garbage tier, I guess. Final bands coming out here for both sides. The Bounty Hunter band coming from Nexus. Maybe fearful of the mid bounty matchup. Yeah, at TI, the hero was almost unplayable. It felt against like the beefy brawly meta, you know, Heart, Blade Mail. It's like, what do you do as an Ember Spirit, man? Just feels so bad sometimes.
10 seconds remaining.
And Sporkface not wanting Yemsun to get his Terror Blade after witnessing the shellacking that he dealt out in the semifinals. Oh, Broodmother band coming out. Maybe expecting the mid cheese. Alright, Yemsun Lina. Excellent lane partner for the Treant Protector. Makes it so easy to hit your Light Strike arrays when they're followed up by, or preceded by 2 slows. Gives you a little bit of sustain with the Leech Seed and the Living Armor eventually.
5 seconds
But I
remaining.
mean, if this team gets on top of the Lina, they have the tools to really do a lot of damage. You've got a good amount of peel with the Magnus. You can just RP and skewer them away from the Lina. The Bushwhack gives you a good amount of coverage. Stun the whole team if they go on the Lina, you know? Ember Spirit's always going to be punching damage in. What hero puts it all together for Sporkface? I've got 20 seconds to figure it out. Maybe a Keeper of the Light?
Mars!
Oh!
The selection of heroes is now
Alright. So this is a Dragon Knight mid. Babatich going for that. Fade Mars. Alright. The Rises Troll Warlord. 5 Grimstroke, the very selfless support. We saw his Vengeful Spirit last game. Played it very well, even if he was the first target and always gone on by the enemy team. But folks, draft is finalized. And we are just waiting on the cut to select Nexus to select their last hero. We're going to be underway for the finals matchup here for the very first Sunday Evening Cup Series of NADCL Season 6.
10 seconds remaining.
$500 in bragging rights are on the line for both of these teams. Let's see who gets a nice dinner tonight. Yeah, let's get some Sporkface in the chat. Or let's see who supports who. If we have any Yodi Brody Nexus fans out there. It seems like it's been a strictly Sporkface audience so far though. Maybe all the Nexus fans are watching a little Nick stream in the Yodi stream. We saw how elusive the Red 2 Queen of Pain was. I can only imagine that the Ember Spirit is more so. I support all of my NA Dota sons. Alright folks, we have the finals of our first Sunday Evening Cup Series underway. Both teams smoked up. Want to get that vision out. Maybe get that first blood if they're so lucky. Little Nick leading the charge. No region purchased. All stats.
You die.
A little bit of utility.
Yet your failure lives on. Your failure lives on.
Early observer placed out. Smoke breaks. On one. Pingus going ahead. Oh, and the tree chopping coming out. They see them courtesy of this observer ward. All the trees are cut down. Babbage in the danger zone, but the bushwhack has no trees to hit. Be God, what are you doing? Light strike away. Fortunately, peels off the entire Dire team there. Yes, folks, I know it. Yes, we did bring back the Sunday Evening Cup series. You know, the NADCL in its iterations, changes, evolves. It's a flexible like, being, you know. But nobody claiming first blood just yet.
Incoming.
Might see a little blood spilled here at the bounty rune, but Babbage retreats to the high ground. Alright, we got Troll Grimstroke. That is a dirty lane. A lot of slow, good amount of control from the Inkswell stun. Essentially, you're playing into a double range lane with the Troll Warlord. Gotta imagine Little Nick's probably bringing out some regen. Yeah, so Tango's coming out. Good deny coming out from the Grim. Probably no one danger there. Level 2 achieved already in the mid lane. Babbage choosing both of his casting spells. No levels in Dragon Blood yet. This Red 2 probably not going to get a kill on him. He's able to get that tower regen going with that. In addition to a Tango or two. Let's take a look at the bottom. Stun and the slow coming out on Thana, getting quite low, taking down with the blood grenade too. Pingus gonna claim that kill. Whether it was the leech seed damage or the blood grenade. Now Fade in a dangerous position. Nature's Grasp gonna come out. No extra damage from trees being around, but it's gonna zone him. Mars having to retreat under the tier 1 tower. Not in position to get speared and doesn't even have it leveled yet. But Thana back to help his friend out. He gets Morass onto the tree as Fade farms. Spacing out. Oh, masterful dragging here. Just buying as much time to get the wave back close to his tower as he can. I like that play a lot. Level 2. Both of these heroes, all 4 of these heroes now can expect a little bit of carnage. If Thana steps out of place, he can just get ripped to shreds. Do see some action in the top lane. Grimstroke getting a little low, pops the magic stick, but B-God now maybe out of position. Gets hit with the whirling axe and then the blood grenades. It's a little slow, getting a little low, but ultimately no one will fall. Back to the bottom, some casting coming out. Pingus gets the leech seed onto Fade, but the earth spike will dissuade him from going any further. Yamsa not really committing the light strike array just yet. A lot of harass onto this Lina though, but she's got a ton of stats, a lot of regen. Pingus getting low. Blood grenade gonna tick down on him. He's got 3 stick charges and some regen, able to help him out. Gonna pop the salve, put a blood grenade into his backpack, or in from his backpack rather. All right, so no kills just yet. Down here. After Thana's original death. But Fade getting a little low. Got 4 Tangos and the Lotus. Did he drop his Bracer quick enough to get the Lotus? Efficiency? I don't think so. Pingus trying trying to zone out away from this Yamsun Lina. Making it tough for them to farm under tower as Yamsun cleans up this camp and this wave. Lina, 24 and 5. Top CS in the game. Mars doing his best to keep up, but 11 last hits. And Thena grossly overextended, but the Mars pins Yamsun down to the tree. Thena buying time, trying to get as much as he can. Gonna get the bounty rune. You're dragging the Lina away. She's not farming during this, and oh, what disrespect. Thena even coming back to take away some of Pingus's mana. No, there are no trees for him to juke. See a ping coming out in the top lane. And Pingus's courier gets killed. What? Oh, man. Unfortunate. Had some region warrants on that. Oh, B-God landing the bushwhack. Pops the clarity. Doesn't get it cancelled by 5's Inkswell just yet. Take a look back here in the mid lane. Babitic, healthy, happy, bouncing baby boy. Got 2 bracers, almost as full treads. Farming under towers and a regen up completely with the arrival of this banner creep. Hoodwink falls in the top lane. Grimstroke gets the kill. Probably gonna be a little more regen. Yeah, and a blood grenade purchased. Rises doing quite well. Still behind the Lina, but holding his own. Dire wanting to play aggressive onto Lil Nyx Magnus here, knowing they need to punish him before B-God gets back, but the squirrel has arrived. See some aggression here in the mid lane. Dragon form used on Babitic with the timing. Double range creep and the siege creep arrived. This tower is going to take a fair amount of damage. Probably not enough to get it down, but at least it's not deny range. Can Babitic get to this Invis rune? He can at least... No, he cannot. Red 2. Remnants forward. Gets the illusion or the Invis rune bottled up. And he's going to roam bottom with it. Trying to help out his Lina. Trying to help out the tree, but with this, he might lose his tier 1 tower. As we zoom down to the bottom, gotta expect the Sporkface boys to anticipate the arrival of this Ember Spirit. His rune has been popped already. Lion immediately dies. Lina gets speared back into the tower. Fade with amazing casting there. Inkswell not gonna pop 5. Doesn't press the button quickly enough. It's 2 down on the side of Dire. Looks like they're going to clean up this Grimstroke and then even claim the Wisdom Rune. Add further insult to injury. Red 2 ticking up the bottle charges from that Invis Rune and now the Wisdom Rune. Absolutely punishing the aggression from the Dire team. Sporkface feeling the impact of that one. But Red 2, as I said, gets done on the power, gets stunned to the tree. Thena, unfortunately, falls victim to Yamsun's Lina. Masterful casting by the Light Strike Array. And now, this Laguna Blade is going to cut this Mars open if he steps up too far. We do see a rotation from Babitic come out, but cancelled. Where did he go? Well, he just decided to stay in mid. 8-minute power runes, getting ready to spawn. Yeah, the 2-0 Wisdom Rune effect is felt very strongly. Gotta expect B-God to hold this Illusion Rune. Oh, Babitic getting the Quelling Blade use on it. And he gets the illusion of the Dragon form. Crazy rotation coming out from 5 here. Gets the Inkswell onto Babitic, followed by the Silence. You gotta pop the Inkswell this time, buddy. Want to give the kill to your core, but you can't let that squirrel get away. Doesn't have Scurry, but maybe 5 doesn't know that. Claims the kill. Back to the coin purse a little bit. Babitic, you know, it's second use of Dragon form. It's been off cooldown ever since level 6. And Thena, knows that they gotta make the most out of this use. Smokes the two of them. Fade getting away with the assistance of the Inkswell from the Grimstroke. You gotta think that Nexus are completely unsuspecting here of this rotation. They get the Dragon Tail onto Pingus. Blood Grading comes out. Damage is there. First Spike lands, followed by the Hex, and Pingus trying to get out by a little bit of time, but that is not gonna happen. Babbage getting the kill. Making the most out of that rotation. And you're still gonna be able to hold your mid tier 1 tower. Fade going there. Getting a little bit of experience. A little bit of farm. And also saving that tower. You don't really need the level 6 on that Mars to get in the arena and force a fight with your next dragon form. Maybe you'll be fortunate enough by that time to soak up enough experience on your Grimstroke to get your Soulbind. If you can pair that with the arena and a lion, might be a little too greedy to get level 6 on both of these supports, but would be sick. Babbage, third dragon form of the game used. Yamson stepping out a little too far, gets stunned up by the Dragon Tail, and gets stunned up by the Inkswell afterwards. Babbage getting the kill, further increasing the net worth and sniping the tier 1 token. Ooh. Unfortunate. That is, I'm not going to say embarrassing, but that is painful. Painful situation for Nexus there. Gotta expect the catapult. Yep, catapults have arrived on both sides in this bottom lane. But Yamsun unafraid, teleports right back in. Sun coming out onto Babbage, followed by the overthrow. And the spells are out. Babbage another half health there. God, the RP comes out and Babbage dies with the arrival of the sharpshooter from the Link, and Thena soon to follow. Red 2 is here and he's hungry, looking for another kill. Ice Strike rate just a little too slow. But Little Nick is in. So is Rises on the Troll Warlord. Why are you here, my friend? Come down from top lane for what? For this? Maybe a bit of a misplay there overall from the Sporkface lads. And, you know, Nexus looking to continue this aggression. They take the portal top. They know someone else is up here. Some of our creeps have been dying, but Grimstroke, maybe the Spider senses tank when he gets away from that tier 1 tower. Now you know what, they got some heroes coming. They've got the catapult and a fresh wave. I think they're gonna push, so I'm getting out of here. Yeah, if you're watching in chat, say try to say Pingus Bingus 5 times fast, and let me know. We know how it goes for you. So heroes smoked up. Babbage, follow the dragon form. The arena fade here. Green fire onto 2. Charges out on the Magnus. And the Soulbind coming out. Looking already dead. The spear back on the Magnus. Little Nick is in danger of death. That Phantom is going to rend him. Damage applied. Death will follow. Fade. Getting the gold for the kill on Little Nick. Looks like he is going. Ooh, okay. I've noticed Fade's play in this bracket today. He's built Vladimir's Offering a couple times now before getting this later. Just knowing that these fights are going to happen. Yeah, they're going to go on your valuable targets, and you're going to use their arena to peel the enemies off of your core, or you're just going to have good positioning. Maybe just the smoke out of the arena. You're not going to need Blink until later. So the early contributions from the Vlads are perhaps more valuable than the jump from the Blink. Pingus, gotta imagine he's saving up for his shard. It's pretty close, only a few hundred gold away. Alright, let's take a look at the net worth, friends. Yamsun, miles above the rest at this point. About 1,500 ahead of the other carry, Troll Warlord. But kind of closely followed by Babbage's Dragon. He's used Dragon Form every time it's been on cooldown. I'd love to see that Aximus come out from a hero that might otherwise feel kind of clunky. Red 2 feeling strong enough to push this tower here. Knows that there are a couple of heroes behind him to help out. 5 Grimstroke just getting skewered and pulled back to hell. Blink Dagger think that was the Blink Dagger reveal from Lil Nick on the Magnus. Fade getting a little bit of mana to his, getting a little mana from his friend Thana. Love to see it. And ping's coming out. This observer ward here, so value. It's out of the range from the tower, and just like, you know, they're gonna put a sentry down for the lane ward. But will Grimstroke find it? Ooh, 3 sentries, you gotta imagine. He's gonna do that. Oh my god, it's still out of range, dude. Oh, that feels so bad. Is he gonna place another sentry? You gotta place one like here, probably. This ward is so bad, but let's not fixate. Battle Fury is soon to be finished on the Troll Warlord, level 11. You know, he's doing his job after that mistake, showing up to that bottom fight in the middle of nowhere. You really need this Troll to ramp up his farm and just not come to any fights that are gonna have that same result.
What a bounty!
White Striker Ray coming out. Yams the play, kill onto Thana. Boots of Travel finished. I don't remember Alina being down there. So Xeriscape, we have Sporkface Killers on the Dire. We have the Yodi Brody Nexus with Sidon on the Yamsun, and Lil Nick on Radiant. This is the finals also. Perhaps a little aggression here in the mid. Lina, nowhere around, but she has travels available.
Structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack. They made a beeline for Radiant's bottom tower. It looks like they're going after Dire's middle tower. Radiant's bottom tower is fallen.
Bottom tower falling. Losing your mid for that. How do you feel about that? You shrink the area that Alina wants to farm safely. Losing your mid, that just... I guess they're afraid to fight around the Blink RP, perhaps. Just know that they can take that offlane tower without having to risk a team wipe.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Red 2, getting quite close to that Maelstrom. Yeah, boy, loves of haste remain. Damn, he's rich. Not as rich as Lina. It was skyrocketed to 10k net worth. After that first death in the jungle, I don't think he's had another misplay. 4-1 before. Thana saving up for the blink, but so far away. 18 minutes in, feels pretty bad. This is your game state, but blink is just so value on the line. You need it. If you couldn't just get this Lina shut down before the fight begins, or stop Magnus from RPing, so high value.
Looks like they're going after Dire's middle tower.
See the blue ping coming out. This deep ward from Pingus. Spotting out the Mars. But Fade and Strike of that Blink Dagger, just 10 gold away. Gotta keep him for a fight after this. Probably hit. Bit of a lull in the action here. Early mid game. Well, as I say that, TP's coming out top. They know Mars. Trying to farm that blink. They don't know that it's coming up right now. 3. Don't think that you'd want to destroy all your trees, but the regen, I guess, is just super strong. Oh, Mag. Little Nick going for the Aghanim Scepter. Getting Horn Toss. Just knowing the positioning is going to be the key to winning these fights. Eliminate one hero, turn it into a 4v5 immediately. You're greatly enhancing the situation for your team. Bingus has a shard. Gonna go Mana Boots Blink next. Let's take a look at the items. Yamsun, full Gleipnir. Probably getting a BKB. Yeah. Aetherlands. Gonna be really nice to have a E-Blade against this troll. Against the DK also. Rise's full BKB finished. Nice to see that. He's really accelerated his net worth. Oh my god. Yamsun. Getting a kill on to Mars. In the top lane. This immediate smoke follows. No observer wards around to spot that out. Now it's the gods. Ping's coming out from Sporkface. You know they want to get that Aegis of the Immortal for their troll. It's daytime, so you know he's on the bottom side of the map. But Lil Nick now has Horn Toss available. Alright, Sporkface, they have to finish all of their available heroes. Taking them to 9 spots. When you look on the map, you see like a straight line mission down. All of their Alright. Aegis of the Immortal claim for Rise. Still moving together as a team. Not too much time left on Babatich's ult here. Though he does have the Manta, so the Radiant Fortification there seems a little odd to me. I'm not gonna get another one after this tower. Maybe they're trying to bait out somebody in another lane. Smoke coming out from Sporkface. Want to make the best use of this Aegis. 5 heroes smoke. You know they have the Blink Arena ready. No blink yet on Babitich. Fade looking for the fight. Yamsun vulnerable, though he does have the BKB available. Fade does have another target. Spears the lead on the chain stun. On down. And they chain it together efficiently. One more. Oh, and she's vexed now by the line. She will die. Yamsun down. Fade. As the arena containing B-God on the Hoodwink, but the Soulbind out on 2. Ryan follows Babitich soon. Be behind him, but great kill coming out for Sporkface. And picking off that Yamsun. You know, just really great spell casting there. No overlap of the stuns. She was controlled for what felt like 15 seconds almost. Didn't get to pop that BKB. And Will the janitor's in the back. You can talk to him after the game. Alright. 5. I think this is Henry playing. He always changes his tag up. What is this? I can't tell. But gets the Gem of True Sight, you know, trying to scout out this Bingus Treant Protector. Who's 2.7, not too shabby. Saving up for the Blink next. Blink Overgrowth can be a great tool to lock down. Does Henry have a shard? He does. Ooh, that Dispel is going to be so big. Face out of Overgrowth. Purge any stun. Just so value. And you know, Sporkface still have the Aegis for 2 minutes. Though they do not have a smoke available. And you know, I was ragging on Thano's economy. But now, with that fight, it's so close to the Blink Dagger. Just less than 1 creep kill away. Sporkface know their strength right now exists around this PK, around this Aegis Troll. Take some space up on this map. Into the tier 1. They cannot take the Tormentor as it is already dead. Who got it? Dire in their own Tormentor. Got a shard on Battlefish. Powerful. Yeah, Radiant does have a ton of stuns. Or, Dire has a ton of stuns. Boris, you put the words in my mouth too, man. Looks like B-God got the shard. Okay, I like that. Gonna really amp up the damage Alina's getting. Gotta expect him to get maybe the Shivas eventually on the Ember. Also, what's Magnus's next item? He hasn't bought anything for a bit. He must have like a full BKB flying out or something. Little Nick, where are you, bud? Oh, he does have the shard for Shockwave, so maybe that's what he purchased. Wow, we don't have time to look at couriers, folks. We've got heroes to follow. Dragonlance finished. Oh my god, Selena. 3k HP. Almost level 20. Aegis has expired. It's going to be a 3-minute respawn timer for the Roshan.
Just what I've been waiting.
Both movements dodging. Mirroring movement currently. Someone really wants to take a fight. Both sides have some pretty crazy team fight spells. Savage active with the dragon form and these catapults, man. These teams are timing their pushes so well. Spawning these catapults. Little Nick, I have the Vizier. Go in for the Aether Lens next. Cast range with the Horn Toss is going to be insane. Probably is going to get the Skewer range too. Red 2 looting items. Got nothing queued up for us either. Troll going Nullifier next. Oh. Little Nick on the hunt. Has his blink, but of course smoked up on the side of the Dire. These teams are playing quite well together. No one's straying too far off, but Ryzen follow up the face of the arena. Yeah, finally hits the BKB up. Soul line comes out onto two BKB targets are up. Ryzen hits that in range. That battle chance is pumping. But some RP is gonna come out from Little Nick and Ryzen, if you're away from your team, you're just getting pumped damage into. But also, Red 2 overextended and immediately buyback. He is back in. They know you are super low. Shard's not going to be able to save you, friend. I'm so sorry. Henry in danger as the Sleight of Fist escapes. Bushwhack landing onto Fade. Sporkface. These bombs are not sharp enough.
Yet your failure lives on.
3 dead. Got a kill onto the Ember, but only 1 buyback used. Big fight was not a great result for the Sporkface. Troll ends that fight halfway through, just too far forward. No chance of being supported by the rest of his team. And definitely pays for it. Nexus taking a 2k lead. Bouncing back up in terms of network. They were a little behind after these towers died. But pretty big gold change, experience change. 2k swing for them, 5k, that's the big winner. Rises on the Troll, changing his build idea up. He's like, you know what? I don't want a Nullifier. I actually need more Dispel. I need more heal. So he queues up the Satanic instead. Kind of like that. I mean, Nullifier is good, but I mean, what are you taking off of? You can't remove Fiery Soul stacks. What other buffs other than like Living Armor can it be? Yeah, it can't be Dispelled, but just that. Blink Dagger soon on Pingus. Playing boldly here, he knows he has his own vision to ensure his safety. Oh. Because in range, not approaching. Phase King Swall on top of him. Couldn't be on to Yamsa. Gets the spear. Chain stuck onto Yamsa. But close support to in the background. Blink Army came out. And now Fade and Danger Rises is Battle Trance going to charge forward. Yamsa getting raided by these axes. V-God now the victim. But the Stone Striker Ring coming out. Followed up by Sheltman. And then Pingus with his punch. Slams the life control forward. Good team effort. 3 people there. And another not so great engagement coming out for Sporkface. Looks a little desperate, maybe, but I mean, you're losing these fights away from your base, so it's not like Nexus are knocking on your door right away. But if you start that fight by spearing the lead of your team, I just feel like it's not going to be a good result ever. I can tell it just no longer amplifies the agriculture. Shadowblade on this Lina. Oh my god, she's such a glass cannon with Nemesis Curse too. That is... This hero is just gonna pump so much damage. Don't really have any other steroids. You get some of the damage from the Empower. And surprisingly no Shiva's Guard yet. Yeah, Renpub, let's take a look at that. So this was 2 lost fights. Here, Sporkface had taken bottom tower, and they lost a fight here, and then they lost another fight here. So, quite tough. And we see the win probability heavily in favor of the Nexus squad. And Ravage got out. Has the Orchid finished, but that's not going to save you. For how much damage Selena did. That's a lot. Hoping almost matches her too. That is insane. Yeah. The boomerang bushwhack sharpshooter combo doesn't cut. Especially if you hit the E-Blade beforehand. And Ping is playing super far ahead of his team, just scouting out any chances of a dire defense. Yeah, you know, I mean, Nexus, they have some really good players. Sporkface does as well, but I think the MMR does skew heavily in favor of the Nexus draft, or the Nexus roster rather. But I mean, up until like these past 2 fights, Sporkface, they've been punching up above their weight class, I think, and they were doing a great job of it. But now these fights are just so difficult. Really, your only big control, your AoE control, is the Mars. They're not able to get out. 2 heroes proved too many for him. And they know that Ireland can just rat this map out for a little bit, but Fade gonna get caught by Red Shoes. Soon to follow Yamsa and Bike Striker Ray, Bushwhack. Gonna prevent you from getting home. Dead for 50. Mars going for the Shivas instead of the Ember. Or, never mind, they're on different teams. Slow. Yeah. Yeah, Troll kind of... I just feel like Troll does no damage. Like, he's had 2 big battle trances where he's been hitting targets and just like no one's died from it. No, so folks, this is a best of 1. All matches in our Sunday Evening Cup series. are played in a BO1 format. So if you lose, you're out. Even the finals. This is the finals, yes. There have been 4 rounds of play. This is the 4th. There's a play-in for the quarters. Dana, a little too far forward, gonna get insta-gimped by Yamsen. Dude, tipping. Oh no, Rise is victim of the horn toss. Skewer back. Got buyback. They don't want to use it on third hero. Dying on dire. Situation is dire indeed. Yamsen emboldened by the positioning and power of his team. Having to step up. What? RP comes out onto the Radic Babbage, and they're going to pour damage onto him. Maybe a bit of a large investment using the RP, but I mean, secures the kill. I think ultimately you're going to still get the tower and the barracks if you don't use RP. So we hear your calls for a mega finals. I would recommend asking in our Discord, posting any feedback you have for the event, or for changes you'd like to see in the ADCL. Join the Discord, ask around, post there. Skewer back on the map. Now Yamsen in dangerous territory. Though doesn't have the ages. Gets a little low. Little Nick dies. That might be the bigger problem. But 2 down for 2. Buyback. They're going to be on top of Lina. As soon as she respawns, she does have BKB available. She'll be able to get her off there. Stunning her to perfection. And now she's back on the tower. Pops the BKB, but she will fall. Thena surviving, dying, lying. Ember mops the floor with Lion. Damn. Rise is kited to irrelevance. But Ember, Red Twin does not want to stay around. Yeah, tweet at Spotify, ask them to play the winner of this. Yeah, if you guys get Shopify to play the winner of this, I will provide the next prize pool. Let's check that fight recap. Okay, so you lose a lane of barracks into tower, but you gain 2,400 gold overall and 3k experience. Me God. Killing Henry. Was anyone else around? No, just me God. God, this squirrel put down a ton of damage with the Dagon. It feels disrespectful at a surface level, but I do understand the burst. The synergy between Boomerang and E-Blade is quite strong. Yeah, that's how it feels, guys.
You should have known better.
Though, I mean, they do have a fair amount of wave clear, so they could buy a little time, maybe without having to throw their heroes away. What is Vantage building next? Going for the Bloodthorn. Okay, knowing that they need the damage. Let's take the Bloodthorn. There have been some changes to the item recently. The True Strike. Is there any evasion? Rises did not get the Satanic. Oh my god, he's deceiving us, boys. Goes back for the Nullify instead. Can you dispel? Oh, maybe you want to dispel the Skewer. Okay. Those demons poised to clash in the mid lane. Oh, the Skewer coming back. No Nullifier used there. control. Doesn't let that buyback for 4.5 minutes. Then you gotta look. Not be caught out like that, my friend. Red 2, happy to dive forward onto Babbage. No action accepted. Get him to safety. Cut. Nexus just rolling over each other. Get a kill. 3 dead. The buyback used on him. What can you do here? You have the Blink Arena, but these spirits are getting damage, preventing you from blinking out. Oh my god. Henry just immediately into him. That dude's in the mountain, but it's not gonna matter. Mars falls. Lion falls. Mars buys back. GG's called. Can you get a kill before the game ends? Oh, biggest down. Doesn't count. Vayna survives the heartbeat. Friends. Nexus. Yodi Birdie Nexus. Slash the cut. Have won our first Sunday Evening Cup series here, Season 6 of the NADCL. They will be taking home a $500 prize pool. Want to say thanks to, we had 9 teams sign up and play today. I want to say thanks to all of those members for coming out and playing some North American Dota on a Sunday. We love to see it. But folks, this is not just limited to these 9 teams. Even though Season 6 is underway, you can still sign up. You can join our Discord. Follow that link. And if you want to get 4 of your friends and fight against the likes of the Cut, Nexus, or the Sporkface Killers, or any of the other teams that were involved today, get 4 of your pals, get a supporter pack, and you can fight in the following 8 weeks of this Sunday Evening Cup series. Maybe get a win of your own. But folks, that is gonna be all for today. Congratulations to the boys on Nexus in their first victory here. But that is all. This has been Malibu Jesus. If you could, let's see. You can follow me there, or you can follow me there for further casts and NADCL goodness. Thank you all for joining us today, and we hope to see you in the Discord or in Dota 2. We will be back next week with some more action. I think games are Friday night, 8 Eastern and 10 Eastern, and then there will be Saturday, 8 and 10, and then Sunday. Start time is a little flexible based on how many teams sign up, but I think we started at 3 p.m. Eastern today. But thank you all for joining, and we will see you next week. Goodbye.